Julius Novachrono, the strongest mage in the Clover Kingdom, and the Wizard King with time magic, versus Lucifero, the King of the Devils and the one with gravity magic. Today I'll be putting these two against each other, two kings of their respective realms, and up against each other in a death battle, and to see who wins in a fight. But before we begin, this video contains massive spoilers for the manga, so you've been warned. But if you like these Black Clover videos and versus battle, make sure to leave a like, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification to always stay notified whenever I upload a Black Clover video. Now look, I'm doing more versus battles, they're coming up soon, so you definitely want to stay tuned. The first round is going to be the 24-year-old Julius that fought the ancient demon and plopped him into the fight with Lucifero. Can he stand a chance, or will he be fodder just like the captain? Now, if you don't know how I'd like to scale this Julius, I believe that this Julius is stronger than 80% of the triad, including Dante, Zenon, and Vonica. My reason for this is because in my Yami and Marileona video, I go in great detail on why. But to put on the simplest terms, the ancient demon that invaded the Clover Kingdom was stronger than 80% of the triad because Asta couldn't negate its magic fully and needed Devil Union completely. And even in Julius's weakened state, he even agreed that Julius could beat this ancient demon with equal amount of vast magic. He even said that his scale magic could even negate it completely, so he needed Julius. Julius did believe that in combination with Damnation's powers he could beat the ancient demon, so he should be above the 80% of the triad. This man was going to kill the ancient demon, but was stopped because of the time limit and because he didn't know that he didn't have that much time. And with Julius' time magic, he can heal himself, reverse the flow of time, stop it, and even throw it back and make the attack stronger and faster. Julius would also have Monozone, which helps him control the territory with his magic and is a 3-time multiplier. With this all coming into play, I'm going to be honest, this is a one-sided stomp that Julius just can't fucking win. Lucifero is going to break this man's neck. For somebody who's been keeping up with the manga, you should know that this Julius is nothing compared to Lucifero. He just fought multiple captain-level fighters, including people like Nozel, who was able to harm Magicula, Marileona, who is easily able to get up and fight Lucifero, with Yuno, who just beat a Devil Heart Zenon. Yeah, I don't know how Julius is going to win. But maybe we can be a bit disingenuous. Let's just say that this Julius is as strong as Devil Union Asta. Yeah, I know, it doesn't make sense, but we're being disingenuous and trying to give Julius some kind of an advantage here. Now, would this be enough to beat Lucifero in a straight-up fight? Well, if you actually read the manga, no, this doesn't work, and this would even help Julius. I already saw Asuka get his ass whooped by Lucifero, and he was stronger by then. But with this Devil Union, an even weaker version, I don't think that Julius could stand a chance against this Lucifero, most because of his gravity magic and how hard this man punches. Yes, I'm even making that argument. This man almost killed Asta on multiple occasions. I don't think anyone in the world thinks that this 24-year-old Julius could beat Lucifero, so I know, let's get right into the big dog. The Julius that we know, the prime Julius, the one who was the strongest Wizard King. Yes, and it's not Lumiere.
He's dick riding, and the worst crime you can commit is dick riding without a license.
Now, obviously, Patri beating Julius is a bad look, but still, it makes it understandable because Julius was being held back by Lucius, and not only that, he was even trying to kill him because, again, Lucius knows that if Julius won, there would be no plan for him to go on. Now, I know some people would still bring up that Julius still lost against Patri, but with some of the things in this time skip in the final arc, it actually makes Julius's power a bit more relevant in the grand scheme of things. In chapter 333, when Asta finally confronts Lucius, Lucius brings up to Asta that he's stronger than Julius, and that Asta has no way of beating him. But Asta then says if that's the case, he's going to surpass the Wizard King and beat Lucius right here, right now. And this whole saga is about surpassing the Wizard King and being the ultimate Wizard King. And that would mean surpassing Julius, including Lucius as well. That means Julius's power is still relevant to this day. This is an Asta who should be stronger than his Spade arc counterpart, and we do know in Black Clover that enemies in the next arcs are very much stronger than the last. Yes, that means Zagred is weaker than the Dark Triad. Enough of that stuff. He's weaker than the Dark Triad. This Lucius did absorb 100% of Lucifero, and this should mean that he should be either stronger in his base than Lucifero at 100%, or just a little bit weaker. Let's lowball and just say a little bit weaker. Now, I know my homie Broke, who kind of started the whole Lucifero versus Chica or Lucifero versus the Ryuzen. I personally don't got a stance on that until I get some statements on Lucifero's power again, but right now we're using 50% Lucifero, so Keep that in mind. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because a partial Devil Union Asta was able to put Lucius on the back burner, and this Asta is stronger than his true Devil Union from the Spade arc. Yes, it is. You guys do not agree? You guys gotta reread. This man is putting a base Lucius who has 100% of Lucifero's power on the back burner. I feel like Lucius was holding back, but still, it shows how strong Asta has gone throughout the time skip, and he was able to dispel some of Lucius's spells, and that means Asta might have been near his strength in the base form of Lucius, so it is crazy to see how strong he's gotten. This statement with Julius and him being in his prime by Lucius, he should either be below base Lucius or stronger than base Lucius but below Paladin Lucius. If Lucius' statement is correct, which is most likely is, that means Asta in the Spade arc didn't surpass Julius. None of the characters did. And this means that Julius at his full power should either be below base Lucius or stronger than base Lucius but below a Paladin Lucius. And with Lucifero's feats being able to easily stomp out W and Asta, the captains, beating Noct and Yami, a post-Xenon fight, and every single person in the Spade Kingdom said that he was going to destroy the world with just his presence alone at 50%. This man is a menace to society. With all the movesets that I already said about Julius having, even when he wasn't in his prime, that means that we can get into the fight. Obviously, this is a 1v1 scenario. We just can't have Julius just jumping in with the whole crew and jumping Lucifero. I don't even think that's fair. Both of these fighters will be bloodlusted. Well, Lucifero is already bloodlusted to begin with, but Julius will be bloodlusted in this battle. Lucifero will try to use President of the Demon King to slam Julius back to the ground, but since Julius is relative to Lucifero, he's able to withstand the presence of the Demon King. Lucifero would actually go up to Julius and immediately start throwing punches, but Julius is able to dodge, but barely. But Lucifero would get on top of Julius, pause, and start hitting him with a ground pound of punches. Lucifero would go for the final strike, but Julius would actually disappear and completely heal his wounds by reversing time on his wounds. Lucifero being, fucking Lucifero, would be fucking pissed and throw multiple rocks using his gravity magic, but Julius would use chronostasis and throw them back, but even faster and stronger. One of these rocks would hit Lucifero, but Lucifero, being fucking pissed, would go into his full power of his 50% form and immediately teleport behind Julius and punch him so hard that it breaks his arm. But obviously, Julius using his time magic can revert these injuries, and Julius knows that he needs to take this seriously or he's going to fucking die. Julius and Lucifero would be fighting for a bit, but Julius would get behind Lucifero and Lucifero would try to punch him, but Julius would teleport away again, but this time he'd be in front of Lucifero, telling him that he stands no chance and that he has already saw his future and he's going to die. Lucifero wouldn't take this sitting down, obviously, and would attack Julius, but a little bit of fear would reach Lucifero, and this time Julius would use a time bubble to cover Lucifero completely and start decaying and aging him. Lucifero can't do nothing but watch in horror that this human was able to best him, and he feels that his heart is being pulled out, and Julius does pull it out, and he immediately destroys it in front of Lucifero, making Lucifero beaten and make him fade away. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed that storytelling segment. I do like doing that in some of my what ifs and versus battles, so I might do them more if you did enjoy this video, and that is my interpretation of the Lucifero versus the Julius fight. In conclusion, Julius was just too much for the King of the Devils, and Lucifero just couldn't handle the Wizard King, the strongest mage in the Clover Kingdom. Comment down below what you guys thought of the versus battle, and comment down below who you guys want to see verse next in this type of storytelling what if. And this has been the Red Cloak, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Subscribe and hit that bell notification. Peace out.